Hey folks, welcome back. Alright, I am not awake yet, I am not with it yet, and I have not slept enough yet, so not sure how this stream's gonna go. It should be interesting if nothing else. And I have no idea what to do today other than go kill the Dark Beast and the Calamity Gannon. Like, Divine Beasts are done, Trials are done. All the expansion pass stuff is done. I can't think of... Like, all the shrines are done, like... I know one thing I can do while we're giving folks a few minutes to log in here. I can go back to the village... and trade my extra heart containers back in for extra stamina vessels. As you guys know me, I normally roll with the stam. Shadow the Destroyer, good morning. Well, it's morning for me. Not sure where you're at there, but welcome. Just doing a quick milk run here. That's weird, it's not switching my view. There it goes. Maybe it had something to do with the shrine there. Oh, Blood Moon. Would you look at that? I can't imagine why I'd need to do any Blood Moon cooking at this point. I'm pretty sure I'm squared away on meals, at least, you know, for the final fight here. And that music is so eerie. I wonder if I talked to the statue and got that eerie music going with the Blood Moon eerie music going. Okay, it cancels it out. It's kind of curious how that would work. It's Halloween and all. Yeah, y'all might be bearing witness to a lot of coffee drinking today. But honestly, the final fight is pretty quick. Oops, not paying attention. Me versus the buttons, round one. Yeah, that's it. How many times do you hear that voice playing in your head? You know, Zelda's voice? Even when I skip it, like, I can still hear her talking. Same thing like on the Great Plateau when you first awaken and she's talking to you and you don't know who it is yet. Okay, yes please. I want one back. Stamina. Felt kind of funny not having my 3 wheels running around in there. Yes, please. Okay, that time I got through the buttons okay. Alright guys, I am back to baseline. Got the 3 stam. I'm just doing a once over here to see if there's anything I could possibly think of. The main thing is shrines, quests, and of course regions, you know, like getting the map. And if you're trying to 100% the game, you pretty much gotta walk everywhere, you know, even unlock all these little sub locations. Of course, all the trains are done, all the towers are done. Treasure chests don't count. Quests. Talk to every NPC in the game, make sure you get every quest. Yeah, I didn't do all the quests by any means. I can't think of a thing. Like, even Master Mode specific, the only thing I can think of is go take out maybe a couple of those balloon nests here and there, but... like, really, I just feel like we're prolonging the inevitable fight here. And guys, I don't like this fight much. I talked about this in my regular mode playthrough. It's a relatively easy fight if you kind of know what to expect and what to go in there and do. But, even here in Master Mode, it's pretty easy. I just, I don't like the fight. I don't think it's a good boss fight for the end of a game. I loved everything else about BotW, but I felt like the end was just a burst bubble. But, yeah, I guess we just got to get through it here. So back to Hyrule Castle, I suppose. I don't have a Singe, so it's going to take a minute to get up there. Funny thing, I'm waking up now. Like, pow, that coffee just all of a sudden fired off. And I'm ready to go. Or maybe it's the Ganon fight I'm about to get into. But guys, you know, I know I've talked about this before, but if there's anything else anyone wants me to do here in Master Mode, feel free to throw it out there, and I'd be happy to do it, even if I don't catch you during the stream here. If you do a comment on the recorded, you know, I'd still be happy to wrap that up, even if it's down the road a ways. I'll make sure I keep the save file here, just for that purpose. But alright guys, here it is, final fight. So yeah, no real quick way up there, we just kind of got to climb it. Excuse me. Excuse me. All that coffee going to work. Let's see if I can avoid a bunch of trouble here. There's silver Lizzles, so anything's possible. Well, I have a feeling he's not going to let me pass. Oh man. And at least it's not raining, because I only had one Rivali's left. Actually, let's fix that, just in case. And I've got that Mifa's Grace running. It's normally not for me. I don't know why that's even on right now, to be honest. Alright. Daruk's Protection, guys. Going into the Ganon fight, I would highly recommend having that topped off, ready to go, all 3. Especially with, you know, regen and stuff. It might take a little longer to kill him than what I'm thinking. Whoops. Walked right off the ledge there. It just wouldn't be me unless I did something like that during a video.
Rivali's Gale is now ready.
Oh, that was an awful quick recharge there. I'm gonna take advantage of that. Man, that was like no time. Okay, that's a very tall cliff. I might not make it up there. In fact, I already know I'm not gonna make it up there. Okay, so I think this is it. Main floor of the sanctum here. I always get confused on this point. I think as soon as I walk in the front door here, that kicks off the fight. Not sure. Alright guys, so yeah, Master Mode, the only preparatory notes I can think of is my usual, you know, arm up, suit up, eat up. And guys, I wholeheartedly recommend Ancient Weapons because he's considered a guardian enemy. That'll put a lot of damage out. Savage Bow all the way. Nice solid 5-shot burst there. Good strong shield. Ancient Proficiency, you know it. Again, guardian, you know, enemy, so Ancient Proficiency all the way. And I don't have this thing bumped up real high, you know. I got set bonus and then I got a couple extra. But you'll see it's still not terrible damage in here. He doesn't output a whole lot. Now granted, if you just stand there and get hit a lot, you're going to die pretty quick. But you've got time in here, you know, have a couple fairies in case you need them. But you've got time to, you know, pause the game, eat a meal, things of that nature. What's up, Steven? Good to see you again. Yeah, it was fun last night. Thank you. Yeah, I had a good time making that. That was quite a run through on the trials there. Alright, so that's Ancient Proficiency. We can also eat that attack power meal on top of that. I'm going to do just that. Good long-lasting attack meal here. And just for good measure, I'm eating the extra hearts. Even though I know I don't need them. So yeah, guys, I'm just going to kind of do my fancy footwork, dodge all the attacks the best as I can. He might tag me a time or two, it'll be okay. Again, that Durk's protection is going to be a big deal. And I'm going to save that. I'm going to try not to get hit and waste that Durk's protection until he shields up. In fact, if I was being real smart here, I might even turn that off, just so I didn't accidentally, you know, activate it and waste it. Because you can always pause the game and turn it back on in the fight, so yeah. Alright guys, let's do this little dance. And this might not be the right room. It is the right room. Alright, been a while since I've meddled Gannon here. I remember updrafts. I'm gonna go I'm gonna dive right in, guys. Dive right in, catch that very first updraft, get him right in the face. Because I can't skip this. Well, I don't remember being right in his face like that when I started. But again, minimal damage. Whoop. My motions, yeah, this is not great. Okay, but anyway, that's what should happen. You should just be able to catch an updraft, get them face shots, assuming you got a Savage Bow, he's done. Now this is the part where he's shielded up that I was talking about. Okay, now nothing you do here is going to hurt him. Everything's just going to bounce right off him. He will not take any damage, which is unfortunate because of the regen. So unfortunately, you just got to be patient with this one, and that's why I highly, once again, recommend the Ancient Weaponry here, which I don't even have equipped. Fail. And I will turn that Durk's protection back on. And the reason I want that on is so that when he does two very specific attacks, one is the laser beam, just like the Guardians shoot at you. That... That's my early morning sound effects. And there's another one where he shoots this like real slow moving fireball. It just kind of like floats down super slow, but again, you need Dirk's protection to reflect that back. And both of those attacks will knock his shield. Word of warning though, make sure he's on the floor, because sometimes when he's walking around on the walls and stuff, it doesn't reflect back fast enough and he's already out of the way, so it misses. So you've only got 3 shots, guys, with that Dirk's. So make them count. Okay, this is one. So Dirk's protection, bam bam, shields off. Battle axe, guys, this is already done. So yeah, get right next to the leg there and his body. You should be able. Oops, you should be able to hit him. Oh man, I didn't go fast enough. I was trying to show you that sweet spot there. I'm actually going to let him regen here for a second. I really want to showcase that. Oh. I don't know how much he's gonna regen. Yes, he's walking around on the walls right now. This is not the time to try to reflect that. Okay, I guess that's all the regen he's doing right now. Okay, well it's not a lot, so I guess you really don't have to stress too much over the regen. That was not bad. I really wish he'd throw that slow-moving fireball thing that I was talking about. There we go. Okay, bam bam, shield down. Right about here should be the sweet spot. You should be able to hit the body and the leg at the same time. There it is. And then he just melts, guys. It's wild. But anyway, there it is. There's Calamity Gannon. I guess we're about to head into the Dark Beast. But really, this is the part to get through. The Dark Beast is easy. You just have to know what to do, which that's the hard part. The game doesn't really make that super clear. So I'll walk you through that as well. Very first thing I'm doing is equipping that stinking light bow, because I tend to forget that a lot. I wish you could actually keep this. Like, that was your reward for beating the game if you went back through and, like, kept playing. That would be cool. We can dream, can't we? Alright. So let him do his thing here.
That energy covering Gannon's body is called malice. None of your attacks will get through as he now is. I will hold the malice back as much as I can, but my power is waning. Attack any glowing points that you see.
Alright, so at some point they're going to stop talking and there will be 3 targets appearing. Actually, a total of 7. 3 on each side of his body. And then there will be a 7th underneath his belly. So guys, this is also not real clear. Don't aim for the glowy thingy out here, like that graphic. Aim for the yellow spot, like on his actual body. That's what you need to hit. And again, the game doesn't make that clear, so... First couple of playthroughs, that got me stuck. I was like, wait a minute, like, I'm hitting these things. What is going wrong here? But my arrows weren't actually hitting the right spot on the body. Did that not connect? That's not a connected. Or I aimed wrong. There we go. Yeah, so even there, you know, I thought I was aiming right at that spot. It didn't like it, so I had to feel around, so to speak. Do a little bit of fishing there. Oh, and watch out where your horse is going too, guys. These stupid bushes and stuff will make him get stuck, and that's super annoying. Yeah. The trees, of course. Alright, let's see if I can get this. And having full stam here is helpful. As you can tell, it's giving me tons of time in the air here. I didn't think I was going to hit that. I don't know if I can get back there quick enough.
I'm sorry. I can't hold
Come on, baby. Couple more seconds. Nailed it. Kind of funny, in Master Mode, there's really not anything more to this. He doesn't regen, you know, it's all about the... whatever, the weak spots she's making. And then, of course, the final eyeball behind the shutters. But yeah, Master Mode... same fight. And there it is. Now this one's a little bit testy as well, so I try to get in here like closer to his crotch, I guess. I'm under demon crotch. And his belly has that kind of like slope to it, so it just makes it a little bit easier, I found. Alright guys, I am now no longer under demon crotch. And basically what we have to do now is just kind of be a little bit patient. You're going to notice something opening on his head, that shutter. And you might be tempted to just go in there and start shooting at that now. But it won't work. You got to wait for it to be fully open like this. So that's really the only trick to this. Once you wait for it to fully open, that's it guys. One more arrow and that is ballgame. So folks, I definitely hope you enjoyed it. I hope it helped. If you enjoyed it, please take a moment to like, share, subscribe, and comment. That is always appreciated. And in addition to this video, if you've stuck with me through the entire series, also feel free to leave some comments about how you felt about the entire Master Mode playthrough. I'd definitely like to hear your thoughts on that.
Your struggles to return to us, as well as your
So folks,
trials and-
as always, until the next time, best of luck and happy hunting.
No, I always believed that you would find a way to defeat
I
him.
felt like I needed to say something else there about the end of the game, and now it's gone, guys. Hey, Brad, what's up?
Thank you, Link.
Am I glad to be done with him? Yes and no. I kind of want to play him again in regular mode.
May I ask?
I don't know. But, yeah, you know, they were fun. I just kind of feel like this was an awful fast playthrough. I mean, 33, you know, stream sessions. That's what, about 15 weekends. So yeah, we got through the game within a couple of months, really. 3 months or so? 4 months, maybe? And that was probably me taking some weekends off here and there, so... It was a pretty quick playthrough. I hit all the shrines. I did not hit all the quests. So that's really the only thing I can think of that wasn't quite thorough. But again, Master Mode, you know, I just don't do a whole lot of that stuff usually. I normally don't even complete all the shrines unless I'm doing the trials, but like I said, I only did that once 6 years ago. Matt from the Bay, hey, what's up? Hey, thank you. Yeah, it was fun. He died pretty quick there. I kind of wish they did something different in Master Mode. I don't know what that would look like for the Dark Beast. You know, the regen wouldn't really be fair because the game takes time progressing certain aspects, so it would just be like automatic regen. So they would have to do something else, or I don't even know what that would be. Maybe have some enemies on the ground to fight or something. That'd be fun. Have a couple Lionels down there to deal with. A couple of his henchmen, but anyway, yeah. Hey, what's up, Arya? No, thank you so much. Yeah, I try. I always try to explain things differently. I'm one of those people, I just have to see it. But I know there's a lot of folks out there that need to hear it, so I just figured it made sense. I don't... Hey, Jeffrey, what's up? I don't believe Tears of the Kingdom has a hard mode. If it does, I've been missing that. Or like a master mode. Like, as far as I know, they're not working on any DLCs for the game, which is sad because I think it won, like, Game of the Year or something. Like, it's been winning a lot of awards. So it's kind of funny to me that, you know, a sequel to this game, you know, doesn't have DLCs in the works. And considering it's getting the awards it's getting, that they're not, you know, working on something. I don't know. We'll see what happens there, but I'd be interested in some DLCs for TOTK. You know, make a new region, new map square or something, I don't know, an island, whatever. Go bonkers. Do it on the moon for all I care. But it'd be fun to have something like that we could buy, you know, and keep the adventure going a little bit further. So yeah, guys, that's it. Like, the game's over. But the adventure is never over. Now that Master Mode and Breath of the Wild here is done, I really need to buckle down and get TOTK done. That thing has been lingering on too long. Like, I've been playing it just, you know, in the background, trying to figure out what I'm going to do next, etc. I don't just want to finish the game. I'm trying to be a little bit more thorough than that. I'd really like to get around a little bit more, you know, do some more questing, be a little bit more thorough, get all the shrines. All the Croc Seeds, I'm not worried about that for you know, a walkthrough. But I feel like the shrines are important. So yeah, there's one more regional, the shrines, and then the 5th Sage. And then that's TOTK, guys, so yeah, Subnautica, we're going to start that soon. Now, on that note, I'm just going to go ahead and let y'all know now. I'm going to be out of pocket here next weekend. I will not be home. I'm going to be visiting some family, so it'll be a good time. But yeah, I'll just take a break from the streaming there next weekend. Actually, I don't have any more scheduled streams to do. Hogwarts is done. Master Mode is done. So I guess that's like my whole scheduled stream schedule. So yeah, I'll have to figure out what I'm going to do Subnautica. That might be on the weekends. Guys, it's a beautiful, beautiful game. I mean, wow. Like, it's so crisp. It might be the most beautiful game I've ever laid eyes on. And I don't say that lightly. Like, it is gorgeous. So, yeah, that should be a lot of fun. Even if you don't care for the gameplay, it's fun to watch. But I do think it's a fun game to play. I think if you like the openness of Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, I think you'll like Subnautica in that respect. It's not a Zelda game. Don't get me wrong. It's not full of puzzles, you know. It doesn't have... I mean, yeah, it has boss-type enemies, the Leviathans, but you don't really have to fight them or anything. It's not like they drop loot, you know, that you need. So it's not Zelda game in those respects. It's really just like the openness of it all. And again, it's just beautiful. The music, the soundtrack couldn't be better. That music kicks in and it's invigorating. And I'm just super excited to play it, so my toes are literally wiggling right now. But again, you know, I'll probably switch the weekend streams over to Subnautica at this point. Keep the same times, but again, next weekend we're taking the weekend off. So yeah, that's it. I just wanted to kind of get that out before I killed the stream here. And I don't know why I'm letting this play. I don't know if I'm allowed to let this play, or if this is like copyright problematic. I don't know, so I'm gonna kill it. I got you, Matt. Yeah, I'm glad the videos are helping. It's definitely an adventure first playthrough, and especially if you're new to Zelda games in general. Like, typical Zelda game is lots of puzzles, you know, exploration, discovery, chess, of course. But yeah, Breath of the Wild was just kind of a different ball game when you had the environment. So, even if you're new to Zelda games, this would have been so different anyway. Like, I think you probably came to the right place, like going to Breath of the Wild. It's a good game. The only close second I can think to that is probably going to be Skyward Sword. Skyward Sword introduced the stamina wheel. It's not open world in the same respect, but it has open areas, so it feels like there's an open world element to it. So yeah, guys, I hear somebody knocking at my door, and I'm wondering if I should go check to see who it is. It's usually just a door-to-door salesman, so I don't feel like getting up. I don't even know what I was talking about now. Video game stuff. Steven, welcome. Oh, Skyrim. Okay, good to know. Yeah, you know, I started throwing those together and they just weren't really being watched, so I kind of, you know, took a break from them. But if I know there's folks out there, you know, getting into them, I can definitely keep those going too. Excuse me, I might even try doing some of those live. I know Skyrim pretty well, with exception of the newer stuff. I do not know the anniversary content as well, so those probably won't be live, but yeah, I don't know. I'll chew on that. Thanks for letting me know. Okay, got you, Gaming and Sleuthing. Hey there. Yep. God of War. See, I'm not familiar with that game. But it's funny, I kind of felt the same way playing Hogwarts Legacy. I was like, you know, it feels Zelda. Like, I don't know, it just felt Zelda. Sometimes I had to remind myself I was playing a wizard game, like it wasn't even Link. But, I don't know, I just had that feel. And it was hard to shake it. Yeah, Gaming and Sleuthing, I get that about Skyrim. It's an older game, you know, the motions are a little bit awkward, you know, the pivots and stuff. I've played a few online games, like, for example, Fallout 76, where it's the same kind of awkward, you know, motions going on with characters and stuff. So I guess I kind of got a little bit used to it. But yeah, it was still, like, there was a curve there. I had to get past like the graphics part of it, being a little bit older. But once I got past that, the game itself was just a blast for me. I loved roaming the world and just, wow, it was so massive, a lot to the game. Skyrim's like Breath of the Wild for me. I can just keep coming back to that and be super happy playing it. And long for it. Like if I take too long of a break, I don't know, I just got to get back in there at some point. But, yeah, newer games, you know, I'm trying to think. Subnautica's a good bet. Of course, Hogwarts, I already talked about it. Avatar was a lot of fun, but honestly, it got monotonous, so I just didn't stay with it. I don't know, I'm really waiting for that Metroid Prime 4, guys. Really waiting for that one. So I don't know if I'm going to start any new games, per se. You know, still waiting to see if that's going to be like a next Christmas type of thing, because all it says is 2025. Okay, well, that's a whole year, so... Like, if we're talking Christmas, yeah, I might get into another game or two before then. But I'm really keeping my fingers crossed it'll be out earlier, like summer, maybe spring. They've made us wait 5 years, I mean... It'd be nice if they had it out sooner than later. Anyways, folks, definitely appreciate your time. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for sticking with the Master Mode streams here. It was a lot of fun for me. I hope it was equally as fun for y'all. And if you have any suggestions for games, I'd like to see that in chat, you know, on the recorded video side of things. And I read those, so yeah, feel free to throw different games out there. Anything and everything. I'm willing to try it. I'm willing to look into it, so... Even if it's one I've never played before. Now, for the purposes of doing a walkthrough, I'd prefer to actually know the game really well. But, you know, Metroid Prime 4, I'm not going to know that game. So, if I can do it with that one, I can do it with another one. But again, guys, thank you so much. It's definitely a fun series. And we'll see you guys back for some Subnautica. Audrey Painter, I think I'm saying that right. It's hard for me to read that sometimes. Welcome. Thank you. Good to know. And good to have you. So hopefully you'll join us for some Subnautica fun there. Check it out. But yeah, guys, I could sit here and chat all day. I might actually even go back to bed. I'm exhausted. I just did not wake up fully this morning. So anyway, guys, again, thank you so much, and we'll see you guys weekend after next. Until then, peace and much love.